Susan seems to make Lily slightly uncomfortable. Apparently he's more than enough for his education. Same goes to my sister, although she just likes being reminded of that fact. That said, I do just like throwing money about. This one time they can make a session. Just for you. Not only do you share a date, but you paid for both of us as well. Take the picture of my nose and fingers. Can't believe how high you set the bar for our next date. Give a small giggle. Looking forward to it, Asao. Waiter reappears beside us as of my magic and hands Lily's card back to her. I'm thinking on a lack of sight, places the card in her hand with the extra, perhaps unneeded amount of firmness to make sure of her grip. Leaving, you're excited amount of diplomacy to keep your neutral face despite my own expression. Putting my hands together, I stand her from my seat in order to bring her into her night out. Shall we off then, my lady? Ah! Step over to my sheets and sit put right up in bed. I had an electric shock has just run through my entire body. I feel as coldly and sweat on my bare skin, my breathing short and rugged nearly to the point of hyperventilation. Mind racing, I bring my head in my attempt to soothe my body's panic state. It takes a few more seconds to realize my hands are shaking violently, even as I press against my face. More seconds pass complete silence, my desperate attempts to soothe my body, mind slowly. Thankfully working. Gathering myself, I take a minute of what state I'm in. Feels like I ran a marathon. Every muscle feels tensed and sweat practically pouring off me. Carefully directing my attention to the beating of my chest, measure out the rhythm in my head. Sure enough, my unreliable heart is functioning properly, for once. Just, what the hell was that? A heart attack? A bad nightmare? Medicine side effects? Heard about panic attacks, and this seems to be hallmarks of one. Can't be bothered thinking about it right now. I feel like exhausted and completely awake after this experience. Lower is on my bed, the pale white silent figure's face just going at night inside the room. This sight of her is enough to calm me down specifically. Oh, Ellie, why did we come back here? Rachel in the mirror protests to you and she's still asleep. Barely measures breathing and gentle face makes it impossible to tell whether she's awake or truly sleeping. Your interpretation, I gently run her fingertips over her hand. Her skin is so soft to the touch, as it always has been, even warm in the cold night. As soon as silently appreciating each other's presence, I feel like we're closest. I stop at her wrist and her head dragged down to the bed beside me. Not entirely sure why, but as we came ever closer to each other, I felt there's something good between us. Not sure quite what it is, nor bitter sisters before we fall in love. Everything is moving so fast, I don't mind it at all. But it feels so unlike Lily to be pushing things this much. Thankfully, there aren't any students milling around the hallways at this hour of the morning. Less of being interrogated and wanting cleaning 2 plates of breakfast in my room while just in a obviously hastily donned uniform. He didn't say things like this never happen, of course. And the security guard patrolling 2 sets of bedrooms situated right next to each other is a very small force compared to adolescent hormones. Kind of thing, the fact that it's Monday morning probably helps. Not sure why, I wanted to see the bother me less than they do with most others. It takes a little creative use of my hands and elbow, but amazingly work the door of my dormitory open. Somebody said, Lily just getting in from her bed and try rubbing her eyes. Looks like a mess, as the most time I see her as soon as she wakes. She really isn't a morning person. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. She barely tucks her head. Morning light illuminator makes her a really pleasant sight. It's okay, I need to get up anyway. What time is it? I lay down on my desk and turn on the clock to check the time. Silly, don't worry, that's my time left for school. Sits on the side of the bed and gonna sift the air. As she does so, quickly move her plate away and sit on the desk beside mine. Yes, I got us some breakfast. Shower and clothes come first, though. Hands still for a moment, chin pointed slightly out. Like lovely acquittance. Here's my lips to hers, saving the soft feeling for breaking off. a small, sweet smile, apparently not quite satisfied, slowly makes her way to the showers. The question trying makes her wake up a little more. Revealing the steaming dishes on the plate, on the desk. Rice, fish, miso soup, and some vegetables. A standard breakfast for a somewhat unusual day. Grab bottles from my desk, start taking my daily regimen of pills. I was wondering what these things are even good for, given all the troubles I've had since the initial accident. Can't even say that it doesn't hurt not to take them, considering the side effects so far. Well, whatever. Doctor's orders have to take them, and rationale is just that a well-sort of trusted judgment over mine. Didn't take long to notice the shower to seize, quick one apparently being found with Lily given the circumstances. Running in the bathroom, she looks too many more awake, having had the chance to collect herself. Without a word, I gently take her hand in mine and guide her to my desk. So I don't have a table in my room as she does. There's a lot to do. Hey, Yosa, what do you prepare for breakfast? Just rice and some vegetables, something fast. Great light is a revelation. So at breakfast, is normal for you? He's not just being nice. I've no doubt concerning her past, this isn't exactly a high-class meal by her standards. But rice is the most important meal of the day. Screw a student, doesn't mean we take it lightly. That's my belief, anyway. From what others I've talked to have said, I might be in the minority. They see on the side of my bed and continuing together with Lily. Trump is slightly tapping on the outside of the vegetables I'd just noted her doing during her date. It's quite nice of Sal. I had no idea you could cook this well. It really is much more genuine, I can tell that much. That said, cooking isn't really anything special at all. With a bit of practice, it's pretty easy to make this into a simple dish. Most credit goes to modern technology. Still, if they're just cooking for myself, I should hope so. I got bored of eating instant noodles and ordering pizza every time my parents were both working, so I let myself how to make a few feels. I'm still trying to get the knack of it, though. Maybe a good way. Maybe a good wife someday, so. Take green and rice, place my thumb for carefully taking aim and giving a good flick. They jumps a little here in her cheek, right on target. Can have a chucking a little at her expense as he lowers her brow and tries her best to assume a harsh and serious expression. Oh, that's right. What is it? You have any problems sleeping last night? You seemed restless. She was awake back then, or at least partly so. There's my heart, or nicer cause of side effects of my medicine. It's less thing I wanted her to worry about even more. Her relationship with Lily, I felt my body was on a drag everything I did. And body is my burden alone. So as long as I'm with her, I do act as normal as possible. No, not particularly. Is that so? That's good then. Luckily, she seemed to take me at my word. I think there was something else I wanted to ask. Oh? What was that? How should I put it? In your dream, do you see people and objects? Yeah, of course. Oh. A bit more a little more sheepish with that slip of the tongue. However, anyone worse than B, lyrics is unpreserved, though. But you don't taste, feel, no smell things. Move to answer. I found stuck for thinking about it. When I mull it over, the more realize hypothesis is correct. That's true. I guess I never looked at it that way. Saying that you do? For the most part, I only hear it in dreams, but yes, sometimes I touch and smell things as well. I'm just asking since Akira thought it was very strange that I did when I brought it up with her. You don't either. It's probably due to my blindness. That makes sense. Your other is more than me, so maybe that affects your dreams as well. One of the human body, I guess. Rest of the time before school, we quickly eat the hearty breakfast in front of us, sharing a few pieces of small talk as we do. We peek out the door, so there's no one looking directly at you. At the entrance to the boys' dormitories, so we walk out with the path clear. Ah, well, it was good today. As I stretch slowly making our way outside, the bright morning sun bearing down on us.